Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Europa Universalis Free Divine Wind as England. Now, this is what I'm hoping to be the last episode of this session of me recording. Obviously not the last episode of this playthrough because we've got plenty to do. We might have taken huge chunks out of France on the continent. I never normally play the continent. I usually, as England, even consider just selling my provinces to France and running away from that type of fight. So I'm quite happy about how this has gone. Yeah, we've still got plenty to take on. I'm hoping to see. I think I pointed out in the last session that, not the last episode, the last session that I was recording, that Castile was at the point where it could start to look at forming Spain. 64. Barcelona must have been the last one that they was able to take. 1480. And we can form Great Britain in 1480. Oh, they're going to beat us to... Spain is going to beat us to Great Britain, which is supposed to happen. We've narrowed the gap from Spain to Great Britain, but I thought we might have just got in there. But yeah, I don't think we'll see a problem with seeing Spain being formed and England as well. I wouldn't mind them being nice, play nice, Castile, but they hate us. Castile, hopefully, is going to be one of the major players against us later on. I'm hoping they get out there and colonise, and yeah. Now, I'm not sure. There's not a major Eastern European power emerge, which I'm surprised at. With myself, Burgundy, and France occupied in almost constant wars, how hasn't there been a blob emerge here? Fair enough, Poland's got Danzig. I think some chunks out of northern Hungary as well, and so's Bohemia for that matter, actually. But they're all fighting amongst each other. They've all maybe grown and shrunk, and there's no... Well, the Golden Horde's actually done quite well against Muscovy, but there's no single power. The Ottomans have done well in Europe, as we were seeing there, but not so well when it comes to Turkey. The Mulks might actually be doing well, but I'm not sure where the challenge is going to come from over there. Oh, Finland's free. I always like seeing Finland free. But then again, looking again, the Tunic Order's, I think, grown a good bit. Has it? Did you used? Yeah, you used to be Lithuanian. One of you used to be Lithuanian lands, and you used to be Polotsk. So, instead of having the one major blob in Eastern Europe that you sometimes tend to get, we've seemed to manage to get a reasonable mix, actually. But definitely Castile. I mean, it's doing it as it not as it should, but they're in the Spanish Peninsula, they're in North Africa, they're in Spain. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Sorry, rereading the comments to start this, remembering that I said that in an earlier episode. How, why, what the f*** are you doing, ship? You're not damaging yourself, so you can keep on that stupid route. Just circle. Is a circle hard? I can do it. Anyway. How are we doing on... Well, inflation is going down. By nothing. I thought we had an inflation, dude. No, we don't. Diplomatic skill. I've managed to mess up. I thought we got one. Well, let's commission 2 paintings. I know the second one was really a waste. And get an inflation guy. Only a 5. Now, I'm not expecting to be any major wars. We might go to war with Orleans and Anjou province soon. Oh, but I don't like getting rid of all that. the diplomatic guy's the old. No, wait, active for 36 years. Yeah, we're getting rid of the monthly stability guy. We're not at full stability, but I think actually that's going to help us in my lobby. We can leave the slider fully at stability, and yeah, that should now hopefully be tackling our. Yeah, that's good. Still, is that monthly or is that? I can never remember. Is that hopefully that's monthly? That way, it's 10 years to get rid of all the infamy instead of 100 years. Oh, yeah, and I forgot about these troops. Come to Gascony, please. And we was reorganising these guys. They're the 15,000 as we want, the new standard army, new model army. If we're English, we might as well use the proper terms. The new model army, and we need. But we only actually need 2 horse, 2 cavalry. That's the army that will be going to Ireland. So is this the start of our next army? What's our land force limits like? No, we don't have a room to start building another army. What I might do then is send these. What's the supply limit like in Crete? We might expand the army down here. Just more random crap infantry with no knights, like, but we get a supply limit of 14 there. That's not that bad. Yeah, just make sure that the Mulks know that we are going to be coming back for them one day. Yeah, that's them being dealt with. You come back up here. We need to get that army to Ireland, just in case of a revolt. I mean, I don't have strongbow to send after them. I don't know if any of you followed mods for this game, but the one based on the Habsburg family motto, Mia Mayo, or I can't pronounce it anyway. The sub mod that I probably want to be playing after this one is based on. I've actually been trying to help in the forum. There was a discussion on Judaism in the game, and from reading up a bit, trying to help out, a bit of researching, I didn't know that. I knew Strongbow was an English knight who went over to Ireland and became king, and that's where my favourite beer, Strongbow, the name comes from. But William the Conqueror there was no Jews in England. William the Conqueror brought some over, hoping that the money lending, because obviously Catholics can't lend money officially, or can't charge an extortionate amount. It's a sin of usury. Yeah, anyway, so he brought the Jews over to be bankers basically, and they had some good capital to hopefully make the land grow. And then we ended up expelling them because part of the reason was that they funded Strongbow to come over to Ireland against the king's wishes, and that was one of the major things that led towards them being expelled from England. And they only came back. That was 11th century. They only actually was coming back in the 17th. Officially, all that time, England didn't have any legal Jews. And I think also the word ghetto actually comes from an English term. We also was the first country in the world that made them wear yellow badges, which I think was in the Star of David, like Hitler. I can't believe we did that, and I can't believe we was the first. Just shocked me that I didn't know this, and how much I didn't know. We'll put it that way. Also, there is actually, in the time frame of this game, they should be a Jewish kingdom, and it's part of Ethiopia. It should be about here. I believe, hopefully, that'll be added into the mod, and if that does get put in the mod, I won't play the sub mod. I'll actually probably do a let's play as that country, starting in Africa as the one Jewish state, and see how well we go. It won't have the missions, and that made this a good campaign because I managed to keep infamy down because I've just been going after the missions. But I am curious to see whether I would be able to do anything at such a poor start, should we say. Who are you? Declare war. Guaranteed by province and leader. Conquest, I don't care. Brittany, our ally, will join the war. Actually, damn, I was supposed to be getting relations up with you. Shall we have relations, Brittany? Yeah. Dirty Brittany likes relations. Declare war. Damn, they're part of the Empire. So if I was going to go to war with them, would Savoy give me military access? Yeah. But for now we will deal with, because it's nobodies who are actually protecting them. We'll take away Orleans. Province joined the war, so we might end up taking a bit of infamy now. But although we will take infamy, we shouldn't. 12, 14. We shouldn't have a large people at war with us. When did Denmark come into this? Or does that mean we get the reconquest Casus Belli when dealing with you? No, Casus Belli. Wait, shouldn't we have... Yeah, we have a Coram there, so why couldn't we... I guess we have to deal with you directly. 10,000 troops should be enough. Oh, damn. Where was that? We just fought a battle with the Danish. I'm sure. Let's check the log. I can't be bothered with reading that log. Let's see, Anjou, and it went to... Well, I'm going to annex you anyway, so to be honest, super peace, demand tribute, I'll give it to Brittany. For now. They'll accept that offer, that gets them out of war, and that's all I wanted. Not as good as I wanted, but now Brittany... How does that not make them like me more? And, 24, so... We've gained reconquest on Brittany, we've lost it on Provence, super peace on Orleans, and we will annex. Okay, that's that sorted. Now the only thing to do is to get Denmark out of the war. I think, well, we've got no diplomats anyway, but I think it's too early to even try to get Denmark out of the war. Now let's see, our rebuilt navy, I don't think will be big enough for Denmark, to take on Denmark, so we'll have a sniff over. Oh, poor Utrecht, you was on your way to forming Holland, and then Glare got free, and now you've got Glare back, but you've lost Friesland. I wouldn't mind seeing the Netherlands formed. Let's see. Did we got any military access around here? No. Well, we're in your trade league, so will you give me military access? That you will. Good. We're going to dive in to Lubeck then and just see. Well, to me they didn't have that many, so we'll start patrolling. Just annoy them a bit. That is the end of the episode, and I believe the end of the session for me. When we come back, we will be dealing with the war against Denmark. Our war exhaustion is still coming down, despite being at war. This is mainly due to our current ruler, who is a diplomatic skill of 8, and then plus we have the diplomacy guy. Which I don't know if that counts on this, but war exhaustion comes down due to that. So instead of having the direct war exhaustion guy, I think this is also helping. But anyway, that is the end of the episode. I would like to thank you for watching, and goodbye.